Okay, hi guys. Today I'm doing something different. I'm doing a book review, which I've never done before. It's a book called Evermore. It's by Alyson Noel. It's the first part of the Immortals series. So this is book one, and it's a very interesting book. It's a very popular book, and I believe it's going to be made into a movie, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So, okay, let me just start off. Okay, before I begin, I just want to let you know that if you are planning to read this book, or if you are currently reading this book, please, pause the video and, just kind of click away because, yeah, a lot of spoilers, trust me. So, okay, the book basically has around, I think, 300 and something, 301 pages. So this is the author. Yeah. So the book basically is about this girl, teenage girl, this is YA fiction. I'm generally not into YA fiction. It's obviously, not really my cup of tea for obvious reasons. Young adult fiction. Yeah. But anyway, because I've been hearing so many kind of positive reviews about the book, so I decided to just, check it out for myself. Anyway, the book basically starts off with Eva. She's a 16-year-old girl in high school, and she was involved in a car accident with her family, and her family actually passes away. So she is the lone survivor of the accident. What happens is during the accident, she starts becoming very psychic, and I mean really full-blown psychic, a very powerful psychic. She's able to see auras around people, the various colors of the aura, the energy field. She's able to sense how a person is feeling. The person is feeling sick or angry or upset, and she's also able to when she touches a person, she's able to read about the person's history, about the person's past, whatever secrets that they're hiding. And she's also telepathic, which means that she can read people's thoughts. She also is able to see spirits, ghosts, and things like that. So she's very, very psychic. And the thing is, because of her newfound ability, she doesn't know how to handle it. Plus, she's all alone. Her family is dead. So she kind of allows herself to become a freak and an outcast. So that is also basically how she is labeled at school, as an outcast, because of her ability. She's kind of young, very naive, and still kind of innocent. And in school, she has two friends. They are also outcasts as her. One is called Miles, and the other one is Haven. Haven is an interesting character. She's a girl. She's like a lost soul. She's a girl who's always dresses in a gothic, this sort of a goth attire, because she's secretly kind of she wants attention because no one gives it to her at home. And then you get the next important character. The fourth important character is Damon, obviously. Okay, Damon, initially I didn't like him at all. I really was annoyed with his character. I just really couldn't click with his character. It was just I found him to be so annoying. The first half of the book was kind of draggy for me. It just goes on about their relationship. They're on again, and then they're off again. She doesn't know if she likes him, or she being psychic, she's able to pick up his strangeness, and things like that. So and also I felt that Damon was a very bad influence towards Eva, because he makes her misses out on school. They play truant, and he also brings her to a place where they kind of do I think a racehorse they kind of do betting over there, so he makes a gamble. So I thought he was a very bad influence, and I was kind of secretly wishing that someone would just kill him. Seriously, that was how much I didn't like Damon at all. So, but yeah, but now after reading the book, okay, he's not too bad. But yeah, so there's Damon. Damon is also a psychic kid. He's I think a 17-year-old kid, something like that. Damon is an immortal. So it's a. I didn't like, another reason why I didn't like the first half of the book was because there were so many things about Damon we still didn't know. He was just so mysterious. There was so much of information. We still don't know anything about him. And Damon has a very interesting past because he's let me try to remember. His father was somehow involved in doing alchemy or something like that, and anyway, in the midst of, while trying to finish his work, his father dies, passes away, and Damon steps in and tries to finish the father's work, and he also perfected the father's work, and he also found out the secret formula for immortality, blah blah blah. So that is how he becomes an immortal. Well, in a nutshell. And then we have Drina, who I absolutely hated her character. She's just Drina is a typical bitch. I'm just gonna say it. She is really a typical bitch. She just cannot get over the fact that Damon likes another girl. And I just really didn't like her character, and I'm just so happy she died, and just really hated her character. And Drina is Damon's wife, actually. Yeah, so Damon has a wife. So the whole book is kind of interesting because firstly, the book does cover a lot of heavy kind of stuff. It covers meditation. What else? It covers our soul purpose, soul destiny, reincarnation, karma, manifestation, a lot of heavy stuff. I don't know if kids would be, the younger generation would be kind of interested in stuff like that. So there is a lot of heavy stuff just on the first part of the book. And every time she reincarnates into the earth plane, she never fulfills her destiny because she always ends up dying. So she never really grows. She never really grows old, and she never lives her life to her fullest, because Drina always steps in and kills her. So she always ended up being murdered by Drina, all because of Damon. Yeah. So that's why I hate Drina. She's such okay. So anyway, yeah. So the book series is interesting because it focuses on Ever's destiny now that Drina is obviously out of the picture and Damon is here. So it's going to be interesting in the following books to see how that all kind of works out. And also there's Summerland, which Damon took her to Summerland. Summerland is an interesting place because Summerland is a realm that exists within the astral plane. Very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. And it's just overall a very good book. I like Ever's relationship with her sister Riley. That her sister didn't cross over because the sister wanted to stay with Ever and be with her older sister. And I really like the relationship. It's so touching and almost sad as well, because Ever lost her whole family and she hangs on to her dead sister. But Riley in the end does cross over to the other side to be with her family, and obviously Riley has her own series now. And I also like the relationship between Ever and her aunt Sabine. They are not kind of touchy-feely, lovey-dovey, but Ever understands her aunt because her aunt is she's a rich woman who has a lot of money, very ambitious woman, but she's not married, she doesn't have children, but she's also very, very lonely, and Eva sees that in her, and she Eva also kind of empathize with her aunt. So I like the relationship between them as well, and I also like the psychic Eva in this book. I think Eva is a fantastic character, so I hope she's in book 2 and 3 and 4 and whatever, you know, because her character is she kind of helps Eva, you know, in a lot of ways. And yeah, so it's overall a good book. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. There are a lot of cheesy parts, I have to admit. The way Drina died, I don't like the way Drina died. I mean, if you read the book, you'll know it's just kind of stupid. I didn't like that part, and I didn't like the part about, you know, about Damon being so mysterious. You know, the first half of the book, you basically still don't know anything about him. A lot of wasted information, I feel. So you know, this kind of stuff, like, you know, I did feel the first half kind of cheesy, almost similar to Twilight. New kid in school, girl sees boy, boy sees girl, they kind of like each other, but they're not too sure, they're thinking about it. Very similar to Twilight, you know. But this book is not about vampires, so that's one thing cool about this series. It's totally different. So I actually bought book 2 and book 3. Book 2 is Blue Moon, and book 3 is Summerland. So I'm hoping to read that soon. I'm reading another book now, so hopefully after that I will read Blue Moon. So let's see how that goes. So let me know. These are tulips. As you can see, she's smelling them. They are very significant in the storyline because they have a very spiritual significance with Eva and Damon. Very very sweet, I would say. But overall, the book, I give it 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah. So hope you guys read the book. It's fantastic, but I've told you a lot about what happens, so I don't know if you're going to read the book. But let me know what you think if you have. So okay, take care and see you soon. Bye.